Good morning and Jai Hind students. I am Kanchan, your English teacher. This time I have taken the poem Father to Son from the book Hornbill, and the main theme of this poem is relationship between a father and his son, written by Elizabeth Jennings. So here in this poem, it is also personal account and universal, means you can we can see in our society where there is lack of understanding, lack of communication between a father and a son. So this theme, this topic, this idea has been discussed here by the poet. So let's see. I do not understand the child, though we have lived together now, means the father is so helpless that he is saying that though I am living with my son, but I am not able to understand him. What does he want? What does he not want? I don't know what are his likings and dislikings. Again he says yes, I have brought up him according to me. Whatever I wanted I have brought up, but he is not according to me. He is not obeying me, like he is not understanding me, and he does whatever he wants. And the father is so helpless that he is ready to excuse him for being prodigal, and he is saying that I am ready to allow him to spend a lot money. I will not say him anything. Only one thing I want, to him to return back to his home, means don't move outside and to come back. And in the last, both father and son, they are with empty handed, because they want to make their relationship good. They want to have a good bonding between them, but they are helpless because total communication gap is there. So next is here. So I am going to discuss with you uh, question answers for practice. What kind of relationship does the father and his son and the son have? There is relationship where there is lack of communication, there is a lack of understanding. Both of them, they are not, they don't communicate, they don't talk to each other, and they are not understanding each other. There is no bonding, and both of them, they hardly speak to them, and whenever they speak just like a stranger. What do you think, what do you think is responsible for the distance? I think it is due to generation gap, and due to lack of communication, due to lack of bonding between them, because both of them, they don't talk to each other, they don't try to understand each other, they don't want to communicate each other. Hardly they speak. Whenever they speak, so there is lack of communication, that is responsible, and also generation gap between a father and son. I would have him prodigal. It means ki father is saying that I am ready to excuse him. Only one thing I want, to him to return to his home, don't make his own world, don't move outside. And prodigal means being extravagant. Yes, I would like him to come back. For that I am ready to sacrifice everything. What does the father mean when he says I know nothing of him? It means he doesn't know about his son. What does he want, what does he not want, what is going on in his mind. एक फादर नहीं जानता उसके सन के दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है. देयर इज़ नो बॉन्डिंग, नो रिलेशनशिप, नो अंडरस्टैंडिंग in their relationship, and no bonding is there. Total generation gap is there, communication gap is there. So this is happening there, and both of them, they don't want to talk to each other. Next question, explain will to my design. In this line, the poet wants to explain that the father is saying that yes, I whatever the person I wanted to him in this world, I have brought up him accordingly, but he is not according to my design. I tried, but he is accepting his drawback, his mistake, mistake that he is not able to he is not able to make him according whatever he wanted at this time. जो उसके पालन पोषण में कमी रह गई वो नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है, वेयर ही हैड डन मिस्टेक। वो कहते हैं कि यस मैंने उसको अपने अकॉर्डिंग ही उसको उसका पालन पोषण किया, उसको बड़ा किया, बट इवन देयर इज़ नो बॉन्डिंग। The father says, yet what he loves, I can't share. It means कि whatever his son wants, whatever his son wants to do, loves, he doesn't know. It means the father is totally helpless to understand about his son's liking and dislikings. How can the relationship between the father and the son be regained? It means it can be regained through communication and through understanding. Both of them must communicate each other. They must eat together, they must talk together, they must understand each other's thinking, each other's ideas. They must respect each of them, and they must respect their ideas also. First they must communicate each other, this is must. Explain the line, the seed I spent or sown where the land is his. It means the father is totally helpless. Whatever the design he wanted to build, he tried, but is this time his son is thinking according to him, and he is not understanding his father. So father is totally helpless in this poem. So he's saying ki whatever he thinks, it is his own ideas. I don't know what does he think, what does he plan to do in his future, and I don't know anything about him, about his likings, dislikings, his ideas. The father is so helpless that he doesn't understand his son. Okay. Thank you and Jai Hind.